You might imagine she is grateful her daughter is alive. Good evening, I'm Stephen Clark.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford, but the mom is wondering tonight if any other girls were forced to endure the same kind of torture.
Action News reporter CHERYL CHODUN is standing by live tonight on Detroit's west side with this story. CHERYL.
Well, Stephen, the 13-year-old girl who was held in this house for 9 days, raped and chained, all her clothes and belongings thrown away, she says, had run away from home in December. Her mom, of course, was so worried, but told us tonight she never could have imagined the danger her child was in.
I just thank God that she's alive and she's well. Yeah. That was the main thing. She's truly blessed. Truly blessed. God is good. God is good.
Even though her 13-year-old daughter was kidnapped and raped by 38-year-old Lamar Moore, the man who ended up shooting up the Northwestern District, even though he kept her tied to a pole in the basement and chained to a toilet upstairs until she escaped, this mom says she's blessed tonight that her daughter is alive to tell this terrifying tale.
What she's going to get out of this is an opportunity to talk to other kids and maybe prevent them from running away from home and getting into trouble. Because it was all good at first, but then all of a sudden the tables turned on the 14th, and she can see how nasty these streets are now.
She says it's hard to believe it even happened, but when it was over...
We cried, we laughed, we talked, and we just hugged each other. She's my baby again. No more wanting to be grown. I just thank God my baby had enough courage to get out of there. No clothes and all. It didn't matter. Just get out of there.
And she says she does believe her daughter's escape is what sparked the shooting because of what her daughter says Lamar Moore told her while she was being held.
He already let her know before she got loose that if she ever got loose that he was going to go to jail for the rest of his life. He knew that. And he said he would rather be dead than go to jail.
She also believes the house on Sorrento was set ablaze by people who were outraged after they found out what had happened inside.
I'm pretty sure it was somebody enraged in the neighborhood. I can't believe this happened right here in our neighborhood. And they probably burnt it down.
A lot of anger. A lot of anger. Very angry. Because I just can't imagine anybody that's out here like that. There's something wrong with them.
That's the teen's 20-year-old brother who says what happened was sick. The mom says this has changed their lives forever, but they'll deal with it, she says, and move on. And also, she says, they'll move away.
What don't kill us make us stronger. And I got a lot of faith in God. We go through everything for a reason. It's a lesson to be learned out of this. And we're going to have to take it and move on.
Now, the mom says the 13-year-old, of course, went to the hospital. She says she will get counseling. She says she feels very confident her daughter will stay close to home now. She also says she is worried there may be other victims, but she says we may never know. Reporting live on the city's west side, I'm CHERYL CHODUN, Channel 7 Action News.
CHERYL, the mom said they plan to move away, but what about plans for this teenager to go back to school? Will that happen?
It will happen eventually, Carol, and she said right now she wants her daughter to just stay home and heal, but she said she thought maybe in February she would go back to school, she would go back to a new school.
All right, CHERYL, let's hope that young girl can get her life back together.
Yes.
Thank you much.